everybody, I'm Jammer, and the weeks are coming close to the release of Smash. It's coming out pretty soon. I mean, we still got a little bit of time, but it's gonna be here before we even realize it. The Direct offered a good and a bad thing. The good thing is, we now know everything. We know Spirits mode, we know the Adventure mode, we know the full final roster. But the bad part about this Direct was, we know everything. So it kind of doesn't leave much room for speculation anymore. It's kind of coming to a close there, which makes me pretty sad, actually. These last few months have been really fun, kind of speculating, thinking about what ideas that could come out, but now we kind of know what's in the game. And when they showed off the shop and talked about, you know, how you can buy spirits, songs, as well as custom Mii Fighter costume, whatever, but they really missed out on one big opportunity here with the shop, and that was unlockable alternate costumes. That's an often overlooked thing that many Smash fans want. When you think of modding Smash Bros, what's the #1 thing people do? They mod in new costumes for characters, or they completely model swap and put in new characters over top them. More often than not, it's just replacing that character with a costume of that same character, you know, oh my god. So as far as we know, yeah, alternate costumes aren't going to be a thing in this game, which is unfortunate. I mean, obviously we'll still see the 2 Wario alts, we'll see the Little Mac alts. Yoshi now has the new Yarn Yoshi / Stuffed Animal Yoshi alt. And a couple of characters got individual costumes. For example, like Mario getting his wedding suit outfit from Odyssey, or his builder outfit from Mario Maker, etc, etc. Maybe they could come later on their own as premium content. So far, what we know about DLC for Smash Bros. Ultimate is the Fighter Pass is going to contain 5 fighters, the 5 stages, blah blah blah, whatever. And that's what the Fighter Pass is. But there really was no word on other stuff. In Smash Wii U anyways, there's premium content for DLC stages, as well as Mii Fighter costume packs. And while there was no confirmation of anything like that happening for Ultimate, there's no deconfirmation that they couldn't bring something similar back. Though I think they might have said something about the stage roster being final. And granted, they pretty much brought back every single stage anyways, but there's still maybe the potential for them to bring back a couple of the older stages that didn't make it over, like Poke Floats that people would happily pay a couple of bucks for. And the same goes for obviously Mii Fighter costumes if there's other ones that they want to add later on and stuff like that. I don't think it's likely. I think honestly the Fighter Pass might be it, unfortunately. But why am I even talking this? Why alternate costumes? Why is this even a big deal? It's literally just a costume. Because all these characters we know and love have taken tons of different forms over the year, and what better way is to continue to represent that here in Smash. Everyone, when they play their character, always has a favorite costume they always go to, right? Whether it be the blue and pink Mario, Peach in her Fire Flower dress. Among many games, a great example of this is Overwatch and how they handle their skins. Granted, they have a loot box model, and Smash Bros. Obviously wouldn't have that. But wouldn't it be great if there was actually unlockable costumes where based on different achievements or modes you complete the character with, you can unlock exclusive things that you can then show off online, play with your friends, and it just better personalizes the character you're playing as. But let's go over some of these costumes, starting with the Mario cast. Throughout their sports adventures and their kart racing, they've had different outfits that they've worn. For characters like Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina, when in Mario Kart, for example, when they go on the biker, they kind of get in like a little speed suit. Or like the recent Mario Tennis Aces, where nearly every character got a new sporty outfit. The visor, the shorts, the t-shirts. And then another great example is literally the entirety of Mario Odyssey. Both Bowser, Peach, and of course Mario go through tons of different costumes throughout the game. But Mario has a plethora, a giant catalog of costumes to pick from. Knight's armor, scientist outfits, resort t-shirts. And beyond that, Peach, as she travels the globe, as she travels the kingdom, she also gets unique outfits as well. Which would be really great to play with those, you know, play in Smash with those outfits. For the Zelda series, he has a ton of different costumes in Breath of the Wild. So far, we have seen references to his like Dark Link, here's Dedede Link, as well as Tunic of the Wild. There's a lot more costumes available, like his Knight armor, or even just the Tingle suit. Link has a ton of different incarnations over the years. In this game now, it's the Breath of the Wild Link, now leaving Twilight Link behind. And it is a little bit of a tricky situation because they now technically matched his moveset to now Breath of the Wild Link, giving him the remote bomb, making him right-handed and stuff like that. But Breath of the Wild Link does wear different costumes of the other Links, like Tunic of the Twilight, Tunic of Time, Tunic of the Sky, you know? And that could be a way to maybe even represent those other Links instead of actually making them there, you know? I mean, while we're on the topic, obviously, Zelda and Ganondorf both have their incarnations as well. While I love her new design, honestly, I'm obsessed with it, but they could, you know, give an alternate costume to bring back Twilight Zelda, or Skyward Sword Zelda, Breath of the Wild Zelda. And then, of course, Ganondorf. Ganondorf's perfect. Actually, leave him exactly how he is. We don't need Fat Boy Twilight Ganondorf coming back. We don't need that, no. Kirby. He's been Yarn. He's been Clay. Bring those over, I don't know. And this is kind of a unique one. What if for Fire Emblem characters, they actually get costumes based on the class upgrades they can get in game. Like, you know, the main character star is the Lord. You can promote the units, and then they get like a more impressive looking armor suit, a bigger sword sometimes. This was even apparent in Fire Emblem Warriors, where then if you promoted the unit, they got like kind of a new buff armor set, you know, looking thing. The point is, these Fire Emblem characters didn't just wear the only base outfit that they have. They actually, in game, wore different costumes as the game progressed. So it'd be kind of cool to see like the class upgrade armors as alternate costumes for, you know, all of them. Marth, Lucina, Ike, Chrom, Robin, Corrin. Is that all of them? Roy. Marth, Roy, Ike, Robin, Lucina, Corrin. What? Chrom. There it is. But those costumes are all great and fun. But there's one set of costumes that I think would be the best of them all. The most nostalgia-filled costumes being the original 12 getting their Smash 64 models. I'm actually pretty shocked that this was never an idea that even came from the dev team. Bringing back those original costumes for characters to make it feel like you're playing Smash 64 again, you could go back on those old stages, is something fans love that idea of, either modding it in Smash Wii U, and just raking it on nostalgia alone. Being able to play as the classic Link, classic Mario, Samus, you know, playing on the Hyrule stage or Dreamland, you know, and it'd be a great way to bring the series back in a full circle. Sure, you could make the argument that, you know, you might want costumes of characters from how they looked in Melee or Brawl or whatever, but Smash 64 costumes are one of the most iconic. Because while the variations changed from iteration to iteration, those are the ones that started it all. Look at even Mario Odyssey, they brought back the 64 outfit for you to wear to call back to Mario 64. I wish they'd done that. But they didn't. And now I'm getting everyone's hopes up, and it's probably not going to happen. Like I said, it's great we know everything from the Direct, but it also sucks we know everything from the Direct, and we know stuff like this might not ever happen. Which is too bad. It's just such a missed opportunity for them to have, like, you know, unlockable alt costumes or even just premium ones. What if this new Smash Bros. Game had in-game events similar to Splatfest from Splatoon, ARMS party crashes, or even how the online tourneys are handled in Mario Aces where you can unlock a new character. But in this case, what if it's where if you participate in the monthly tournament, you can unlock exclusive costumes and other cosmetic rewards. So for example, maybe the month of October, a Halloween event, you can unlock a seasonal alternate costume. Maybe being like the zombie Mario from Mario Odyssey, or like Princess Peach wearing the Shadow Queen dress. Like during the Christmas season, you can get like the Santa Mario or a Rudolph themed Duck Hunt dog, you know? It'd be a great way to just increase replayability and also just love of Smash. Just love. I don't think they make it so if you don't play October and you miss it out, you'll never get it again. I don't think they'll leave it like that. Maybe it'll be something similar to like how they do in Mario Aces anyways, where if you do play in the tournament, you can get it early, but if you come back in a later date, or maybe there's a different way to unlock them afterwards. But I'm curious, if they actually brought premium or unlockable alt costumes in the future, what characters would you love to see get costumes? Let me know that in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big awesome like. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe for tons more on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Before you leave, I have a question for all of you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, the game's coming out pretty quick, and it'll be here before we know it. I'd love to get your input on something. When the game releases, what do you want to see me do? Do you want to see me start incorporating more live streams again? Also, apologize for not doing that for, I don't know, 8 months. What kind of videos do you want to see me make when the game finally releases? I have some ideas. I have, like, maybe playing through Classic Mode, doing online shenanigans, and of course, probably playing through World of Light. But if you have any suggestions, I'll happily listen. Pokemon comes out in a few days, and then Thanksgiving happens, and I'm going to be out of town. But I'm going to try to get you a Pokemon video at least next week, and then we'll go from there, right?
Hey guys, post-recording Jammer here. Just wanted to say something real quick before we end it off. Just thank you. I can't believe how far we've come over these past few months, and I'm kind of sad to see it almost coming to an end, but at the same time, it's also a new beginning with the game actually coming out. And sure, there'll still be the hype cycle as trailers launch for DLC fighters, but you know, there's nothing like the hype cycle going into a new game. I just hope you all stick around, and we'll continue the fun, and we'll grow as a community when we can finally all play the game together. So thank you all again for your amazing support, and I hope I can truly make it up for you guys when the game finally releases.
Anyways, I think that's about everything I wanted to talk about. Thanks again, guys, so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!